Hey crafty friends, it's Joy here, and I'm going to be creating this sweet Get Well Soon card. I'm going to use Olo Markers on the image from the Bloom and Buzz stamp set. So let's start with our background first. I am using the Tooled Leather 3D embossing folder with some craft cardstock. And then once I ran that through my die cut machine, I'm going to take some craft ink and just lightly go over all of the raised areas just to really highlight the beautiful background of that Tooled Leather embossing folder. Then I've stamped my large image from the Bloom and Buzz stamp set, and I am using some Olo markers to do my coloring. I'm going to do it in kind of this corally orange color, or kind of a peachy color really. And I'm starting with my darkest color at what I perceive to be at the base of the petals. This is easy alcohol ink coloring. You can go super duper detailed, but not everybody wants to do that. So I'm going to do this kind of easy coloring. So now I'm coming in with my medium color. I'm going to go over that dark color a little bit and then bring it out further onto the petals. You could also do this in reverse and do your darker color on the tips of your petals and work your way in. But this is just kind of what I tend to do. Now I have my lightest color and I am going to go around all of those edges. And I did smear that ink a little bit. I guess I didn't let it dry long enough, but we will cover that up and you won't even notice it. So then I'm going to go back in with my medium color again just to add a little more of that blending. I tend to do that when I color. Usually I come back in with the darkest color and blend that out. Now I'm going to go with that kind of that darkest orange and then the medium orange on these smaller flowers. I don't feel like you need to do 3 colors on this. I do tend to regularly use 3 blending colors, a dark, a medium, and a light, no matter how dark or light that is. And then I thought it'd be fun to do kind of this moody blue. I'm going to call it maybe a little duck egg blue, a little, for the leaves. I just thought that would be a different contrast rather than just green. So the same thing, this one I actually started with the medium and then the light, and then I decided I'm going to come back in with some of that darker color and add a little bit darker at the base of the leaves here. So I'm going to do that. And then I can blend that out with the medium color. Really, really super simple. Not hard at all to color this way. But I liked adding that dark. That just added a little bit more detail to those leaves. And then blending out with that medium color. And then at the center of our flower we're going to go. And then this is beautifully done. Then from the Lovely Layers Petals and Wings die, I did take 1 butterfly out of there. I'm going to use the same color that I did for the leaves on the butterfly. I'm just going to die cut or color the die cut. You can ink blend this as well, but I'm just going to keep it all alcohol ink coloring. And so this is the top part of the butterfly. I'm going to do that a little bit darker. And then the bottom one obviously is going to be a tad bit lighter. And I'm just going to blend that out, and then you have this gorgeous butterfly. I'm going to glue that together, and the body I did die cut from craft cardstock, keeping it just really kind of simple with the craft background and then this beautiful color. This is really a quick card to put together, and the coloring was actually very, very quick, especially if you just kind of keep it in the same color family. You don't have to find a lot of different colors. I'm just going to roughly cut this shape that's going to go behind my flower and just rough up the edges with my scissors, bend up some of the corners, but really kind of get it roughed up. And I'm not running this through the die cut machine with any embossing folder. So even though it's the same craft color cardstock, it looks different because it's not embossed and it's not inked. I'm going to do a low profile foam adhesive, 1 millimeter behind this, and I'm actually going to put this on a tilt just to add a little bit more interest. And then I'm going to do the same 1 millimeter behind my flower here and pop that right into the center. How cute is that? And then that just pops off of that craft cardstock, which I really love how that is looking. And then we have our butterfly here, and I did, we already stamped and die cut the sentiment that was already stamped when I was coloring my image. And I used the coordinating dies to die cut everything out. I'm going to cut a little piece of the craft cardstock to go behind that sentiment as well, roughing up the edges and doing the same on both layers with 1mm foam adhesive, just adding a little piece behind each one. Let's pop that there, and I'm going to put this at the top right corner, overlapping that flower a little bit, and then let's put our butterfly on here. Oh, I love it. And then I'm just going to finish off with some white pops of color. This was trimmed down slightly smaller than an A2 size, that card panel. And then I put it on a white card base, and look at it. This is so pretty and so simple and really easy to complete. And I love how it turned out. I love that peachy orange against the craft cardstock. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I hope that you enjoyed this project. I hope you feel inspired. And if you like what you've seen, please subscribe to Honeybee Stamps YouTube channel.